Namaste, my galactic family. This is Angela Mohrephoh, umehllohzohreh. Pleiadian consciousness here for you. My galactic family, I love you. I adore you. Please listen to me with your heart. My galactic family, the importance of year 2026, ground zero. We're almost coming near to the month of June, my galactic family. So not only we are in the middle of the eye of the storm, we are in a ground zero 2026, but we actually in the middle of that frequency in a few weeks' time. We're going to be in the middle of the frequency of ground zero. Importance. Listen to me, my galactic family. Matrix is doing everything, because a lot of you ask me so many times, if you're a truly earth angel and you're giving such a profound information, why the views are very low on your YouTube channels. Because Matrix is hiding. I can tell you now, it's close to 15 million views on 10 different YouTube channels, Pleiadian Mohrephoh films. The biggest audience from all of the countries in the world are brothers and sisters from Poland. Following, we have India, United States of America, Brazil. Those are in the first row countries who the most are watching Pleiadian Mohrephoh films. See if a being comes from higher dimensions to help and assist, because there's a transition happening, and we are assisting here with that transition. So for the Matrix who've been taught to maintain the frequency at all costs and all times, to maintain the frequency, even algorithm, it's responsible for emerging of frequencies, because it's all one in a way. If it's biological or AI, it's all the same, because it's an interface, it's a window, it's a conduit. How you want to call it, how you want to see it. So I assure you, my galactic family, there's close to 15 million views on 10 different Pleiadian Mohrephoh films YouTube channels. You can ask any channelers in the world, and they're going to tell you exactly the number. So if you think you see Pleiadian Mohrephoh films and 10 views, 30 views, you'll be like, wow. See, it's designed by the Matrix, so a lot of brothers, sisters who look at the film, and they're going to see how many subscribers and how many views, and it's going to be low views. There's a big chance they're not going to click on the film. But those who are truly light workers, you don't care how many views. You don't care how many subscribers, my galactic family. You're clicking because it resonates with true light workers. It resonates, my galactic family. It resonates with you. I'm going to remind you one more time, my galactic family, importance. Lee Carroll, he is giving channelings, an entity you know as Cryon. Let me expand a little bit more about this information. My name is Cryon as well, because I am immediate family. We are all galactic family. All of us, we are one big giant galactic family. All of us. Everything. We were one huge family. But in the sense of the understanding purposes only, my true Pleiadian original family, like mother, father, brother, sister, those kind of interactions we're talking about. So as an immediate family to my lineage, my true name from the stars, it's Cryon Mohrephoh. That's my true name. That's why it's called Mohrephoh, from umehllohzohreh. I will expand more on from umehllohzohreh in the next films. But let's focus now on a Cryon Mohrephoh frequency. My true name is Mohrephoh, Cryon Mohrephoh. Angel Asim, you know me as an Angel Asim. I have a frequency of an angel, angelic frequency. It's because I am from a royal lineage of Pleiadians. And the momentum, the resonance of my frequency as a royal family of Pleiadian frequency, I emanate frequency as an angelic spirit. That's why my mission here, you know me as Earth Angel Asim. Not a per se angel, as an angel per se, but like I mentioned before, look in the Bible, the true angels are not a feminine being sitting in the clouds and playing harp. What I spoke to you before, remember? I told you that angels are army soldiers of God Almighty. And I am one of those soldiers. That's why the frequency is almost angelic. Because we are very high frequency. So in a sense, I am not an angel and I am an angel at the same time. Depends how you want to view it, how you want to understand this. But as a mission on here on earth, yes, I am true earth angel. Because I embody the frequency. This is my core frequency here. To be example, to be a teacher, to be an angel, to be a guardian protector. Asim means guardian protector. I am for all of those things. And if I embody that mission here with that frequency, I am becoming that being here. You see how it goes, my galactic family? So Cryon is not only one being. You can ask the Lee Carroll to give you channelings from Cryon about all of this. And I know he already mentioned to you. Because I am in a way, Lee Carroll is giving you channelings from Cryon frequency. He is only giving you channelings from Cryon frequency. And I am true embodiment in three-dimensional frequency as a Cryon. I am true embodiment of Cryon in this dimension. And now you're confused, like, well, there's a Cryon and you're a Cryon. What are two Cryons? The Cryon frequency, my galactic family, that's a collective. Cryon is a collective group frequency of a lot of archangels, angels, master souls. Magnetic master, as a Cryon gave you channelings before. So Cryon is a group of beings, and every one of them, they are in collaboration between each other, and every one of them, it's like all the masters came together. It's like the people in three-dimensional reality are liking something, and they belong to a club. They belong to one group because this is their hobby. This is what they love. It's the same. What's above, so below. A lot of beings, but mainly in Cryon frequency, it's mainly more as an immediate family. It's usually things in the cosmos run in a lineage, my galactic family. That's why you see a lineage from Adam and Eve from first prophet Adam to the last prophet Muhammad, they're all intertwined energetically, frequency-wise, DNA and the blood. See, the universe loves the connectivity. This is very, very important. So, Mohrephoh means this is exactly the name of my family. Like, you know, mother, father, brother, sister. This is, Mohrephoh means from what family I belong to. But Kryon, Kryon Mohrephoh, I belong as well to that club, to that spirit group of Kryon. Kryon is not a one being, it's a spirit group of beings came together as masters, and they're going all over the place in the universes to help and assist wherever is needed. It's their passion, it's their hobby. That's what they do. So my galactic family, Kryon, Mohrephoh from umehllohzohreh, and Jelasim. This is a full description of my mission here. And like I mentioned before in different channels, that I have 3 children in 5th dimensional frequency and wife who are assisting me. Because few of you brothers and sisters, you asked me in a previous live film I did on Mohrephoh 33 Mohrephoh, because I mentioned that every week I'm visited and I'm speaking to Pleiadian family. Yes, that's exactly what I mentioned. That my immediate wife and my children are coming to visit me at least once a week. We see each other. In a way, it is physically we see each other, but it's more etheric body. Because like I mentioned before, it's going to take another 9 years. Only 9 years will take, listen to me, my galactic family, only 9 years will take from now, 9 years, until your frequency be so compatible with 5th dimensional frequency that exactly in 9 years' time, you're going to walk with your brothers and sisters from the stars like you walk with your friend from 3D. And I mean it. That's it. This is the timeline. This is the frequency. I'm giving you the keys right here. And actually my names are light codes. Mohrephoh from umehllohzohreh, Mohrephoh from umehllohzohreh, Mohrephoh from umehllohzohreh. Those are light codes, my galactic family. Very powerful. Not only angel, my galactic family, angelic frequency, I am here as well as a commander. Because I am embodiment, physical representation of Kryon on earth right here. Like Lee Carroll giving channelings from Kryon, I am the same Kryon because we are in the same bubble frequency. I am the same Kryon in a physical flesh here for you. Lee Carroll only gives channelings from Kryon, but I am reincarnation, embodiment of that frequency. So right now, my galactic family, from the middle of ground zero, very important. A lot of you light workers send intention. It's not your fantasy that you imagining a name of some wife, or you imagine some name for your husband in higher dimensions, or anywhere in different parallel universes or parallel realities. This is not your fantasy. What is, let's remind, what is fantasy? Fantasy, that's your core frequency piercing to your consciousness. This is what fantasy is. Fantasy, so-called fantasy, it's not real, it's fantasy. it is more real than this world. Fantasy is only frequency piercing to your consciousness of true core reality experiences you had, you have, and you will have. That's what fantasy is. So start talking to your wife, to your husband, in your higher realms, different realities. Because from now, the window 9 years from now, between May and June, they will start coming here aesthetically with the light bodies. What does that mean? Depends. Look at previous films. I speak exactly what dimension, what frequency, and how they managed to come here. What frequency, what dimension is allowed, how quickly, how fast, and how close, and how near you, and in what kind of format. I all mentioned that in all Pleiadian Mohrephoh films. Look at previous films, My Galactic Family. But let's give you an example of fifth dimensional frequency. Fifth dimensional frequency is 50%. Actually, exactly, it's almost 51% of energy and 49 mass. But let's call it 50-50. It fluctuates, it's 50-51, 50-51. It's 50-49, 50-49. But it's always more energy than mass. But it's almost in balance. It's perfect balance. So if you have a family from fifth dimensional frequency, they have intention, go to the forest, go to the woods, go anywhere where you're going to be by yourself. The best go at night. And have intention to see your galactic family. Talk to them. They hear you. They're observing you. They're watching you. You thought you've been alone all your life. No, you have a husband in a higher dimension who is begging you to ask him, come to see me. Because now it's the time. And likewise, a lot of brothers and sisters. A lot of brothers asking, oh, I never had a girlfriend, never had a wife. Oh, your wife is begging you to ask her to come here from higher dimensions. So first they will, what's the mechanics? Because Pleiadians to come here, they can come here physically, like I mentioned, but it's going to happen in 9 years' time. The frequency will be so high on Gaia Sophia that we're gonna walk with fifth dimensional beings like you walk with your friend from 3D. So my galactic family, because we are in a window 9 years before that's gonna happen, but now they have a green light now. Prime Creator, God Almighty, Allah, give green light to all timelines, all of them. Except the one timeline, but we're not going to focus on that's one timeline who will collapse on itself with the evil ones. We're not talking about this one. We're talking about the Pleiadians, beings from fifth dimensional frequency. They will fall asleep for 2 hours, and in those 2 hours they will come here and visit you. But in their dream state, like I mentioned before, every lower reality is a dream to higher. Fourth dimensional reality, it's a dream for a fifth dimensional being. Fifth dimensional reality is a dream for a sixth dimensional being, and goes up and down the same way. But even if they're gonna come in their dream state here, the ship, you're gonna see it's gonna be solid. Everything you're gonna be like, no, it's not etheric, it's not in their dream state, it's physical. Because see, we are confused because we lived in a matrix. What's solid, what is a spirit, what is ghost, because everything is frequency, my galactic family, everything. The only way they coming in through dream state, my galactic family, is because we are not ready yet energetically. And they're doing this for us, for our protection, for our vehicles, and to have respect for Gaia Sophia. There are few examples, yes, when physically they came and they meet specific brothers and sisters in this realm, but we're not going to go there right now. But there are a few who are really ready to see Galactic Family physical. You can probably see them, yeah, from a long distance. Like they could land their ship like 300 yards away, 200 yards away. They could land their ship, they could wave to you pure physically, not in a dream state, physically. Yeah, it's okay. But I'm talking about immediate interaction. So fifth dimensional beings from fifth dimensional reality, they going to sleep for 2 hours, and they can come here, and you can see the ship hovering over the forest, and they beam themselves from the ship on the ground, and you can walk up to them, and they are in so-called their dream state, but it's a light body, but it's a different frequency. It's almost physical. See the difference between fifth dimension in any reality. In any reality, it works like that, but it's just the different numbers. Let me give you an example. A true Pleiadian comes from higher dimensions here to greet you. You feel their 51% of energy and 49% of so-called mass. Yeah, 50-50. Yeah. But there's a little bit difference here, because when they coming physically to meet you so-called halfway, if they coming purely physically, they have to lower their frequency between 45 and 49. You see where we're coming with this? When you're ready, they can be on a 49 frequency, but fluctuate between 45 and 49 frequency, but very close to 50. They're always balancing themselves on a frequency of being half energy, half mass. Slight more energy, slight more, but it have to be in perfect balance, but it fluctuates. So if physically they come, they are 49, number 49. When they come in their dream state, the difference between the when you're gonna touch someone from the physical, their physical life vehicle, and their light body, the difference is almost like you cannot notice the difference. It's only a frequency difference. Because physical being comes to you from fifth dimensional reality, you can touch them physically, they are on a frequency of 49. If they're sleeping and they come in here through their dream state, they're on a frequency of 51. See where we're coming with this, my galactic family. So even if they're gonna come to you in their dream state, it's so-called light body, still you can give them a hug, you can touch their hand. It's almost physical for this frequency. But if they're coming back home on the same level of frequency when they came here, they are almost identical in the touch, in a density, because it depends. Your sphere of influence depends what push have from any reality, any universe. That's how you're gonna feel, if it's more energy or more physical. This is how it goes, my galactic family. So have more intention. Talk to your family from the stars. They are waiting now. It's a green light. And please share all Pleiadian Mohrephoh films on 10 different YouTube channels. Just type Pleiadian Mohrephoh, and I give in the description, I give all the channels there. So please share Pleiadian Mohrephoh films and look at the original Pleiadian Mohrephoh timeline channel. Mohrephoh 33 Mohrephoh. And there's a new one, Aura Integrated 639. I am Renegade member of Family of Light Systems Buster, available for altering systems of consciousness within the familiar universe on call. I love you, my galactic family. Namaste.